This exercise is going to be very good for any neck pain or tightness, or just anybody looking to kind of increase their stability in their cervical region or upper thoracic even. Looks from an initial glance that it's a very simple exercise, but there's a lot more to it, as most of these exercises typically have. But we kind of want to pay attention to the detail and really put an emphasis on doing a quality motion as opposed to just, like going through the motions and not paying attention to that detail. So this is going to be good activation for the deep neck flexors. We're going to have the elbows roughly in line with the ears and then bent up, having the hands forward. And when you get set up in this position initially, you want to make sure that the shoulders aren't rolled forward. We want to keep them back and shoulders nice and broad and wide. And when we extend the head, we want to keep the spine neutral, and we're not extending, the head, but we want to basically extend from the upper thoracic region, and that's where we want to really feel that extension. Things to really pay attention to here, we really want to have good intra-abdominal pressure and stability there, and that's one thing that you notice that I get a little bit of rotation in my pelvis when I'm lifting an arm and getting some glute activation, and that's not ideal. So this exercise I would not have me perform on my own until that could be corrected, or unless somebody is there assessing that. But initially you can just start off just in that position, just lifting the head straight up off the table, and then holding and working on that intra-abdominal pressure and breath, and then letting it back down. Next would be lifting that head up off the table, and then you can add some rotation from side to side, still incorporating all the things that we talked about. We don't want to have overactivation or overactivity of the lumbar or thoracic erectors or paraspinal muscles. And a good way to combat this is just really concentrating on that good intra-abdominal pressure. And the progression from that then would be lifting the head up as we started, and then you can lift one hand or elbow up off the table and then setting it back down, and then the other side as well. But really, when we want to do this, we want to maintain a neutral spine and pelvis, and we don't want to have that rotation that you noticed when I was doing this.